Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the Ark Society mission set in the Isle of SGAIL. And today we'll be taking care of the Hold My Hair challenge, which entails killing one of our targets by drowning them. And the target today will be Zoe Washington. This is quite a long challenge because it seems to be slightly glitched. So for this challenge we will be bringing with us an Eggmatic syringe stashed up at the Great Gatehouse, some coins, our ever trusty lockpick, and our silenced pistol. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is make our way to the gatehouse and retrieve our poisoned syringe and take out the surveillance system. So up to the main entrance and up the drain pipe at the side here. And we will position ourselves to the building in front of us and open the door, pull out our silenced pistol, and we're just going to wait for the guard to vacate the area. So this is quite a long challenge because although there are opportunities to poison and drown Sophia Washington, she seems not to choose a toilet even when in a bathroom. So the guard has vacated now, so we're just going to take out the surveillance system. There we go, and in the building opposite, or the room opposite over here, we can duck in through the window, around to our right, and just on the shelves here, or on this bed, we will find our non-lethal syringe. So with that taken care of, we're going to make our way back down to the main entrance. And we are going to make our way all the way around to the chapel area, where we will acquire ourselves a change of disguise. So like I was saying, Sophia does give you opportunities to drown her, but she chooses to throw up in a bin or out of a window rather than any of the toilets. So once we're in the chapel area, we're going to collect the wrench that was on the box there, make our way round to the crypt, and my timing stinks, so we're just going to wait the guard out having the cigarette on the tomb there, and when he moves away we can enter into the room. We're going to grab the assault rifle off of the sarcophagus here, and we're going to place it on the floor just on our way back out, and then we're going to hide just pressed up against this wall here, and the guard will return shortly. He will see that gun and he will go to remove it, and when he does we can then subdue him from around the corner and take his outfit. So he's going to take the gun away now. We're going to dive on him, drag him around the corner, render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the crate provided. We're going to take his outfit. There we go, and we're going to take his handgun as well. That's going to come in handy later on as a distraction. So from here we need to make our way up into the castle itself, and we need to acquire ourselves Mr. Sinclair's outfit so that we can take out Sophia Washington. So we just run around the building, around to the doors, up onto the first floor, past the exhibition gallery area, and out the window, up the drain pipe provided, and across to our left, up one more floor, and back in through the window, and we're up by the Hyperborea area now. So we're just going to go through the door, and on the other side we'll find an Ark member at a laptop. We're going to render her unconscious, and we're going to hide her body in the crate provided. So what we want to do is wait for Mr. Sinclair, who is roaming around somewhere beyond this curtain, to make his way into this area. He should come from the left to the right. I think that's him off in the distance there, so he should be just making his way over here now. So once he makes his way over to our right, we're going to trigger the laptop. That's going to get his attention. He's going to come in to the area to investigate, and we can then render him unconscious. We can take the blueprints that he drops, and we can hide his body in the crate and take his outfit. So once he arrives and turns the laptop back on, we can pounce on him, and do all the things we just said. So once he's unconscious, don't forget to grab the document or the blueprint. That's very important. So once we have his outfit on, we're now going to go and engage the constant in conversation, who is currently downstairs. So we're going to go and wait at the top of the stairs for him. And when he arrives, we're going to show him the blueprints, and he will take us into the Citadel Tower and call Sophia Washington, and we can then proceed.
Nice evening.
I suppose.
No.
We can't be seen together.
Always am.
So I'm going to cut out a lot of the conversation because it eats up minutes. It is very dialogue heavy, this routine. But once we've made it into the Citadel Tower, we're going to show the constant the document.
May I see those blueprints again, please? Interesting.
We're going to sit down and have our conversation.
All right, Mr.
Again,
St.
we will
Clair.
cut this all
I'm
out
listening.
again.
Don't. In fact, forget
So we're
all
just
I
going to
said.
wait for Sophia to
This
disappear off.
won't be going away.
She's going to make her way upstairs, and then we're free to get out of our chair, make our way across the room, out the window, along to our right and up the drain pipe that's around the corner here. And this will lead us to another window, which is the bathroom I was talking about. Now, I have tried poisoning Sophia up here, and she comes into this bathroom and she throws up in the bin.
It's your word against mine.
So we're going to cut out this
That's
last little
right.
conversation
Right
here.
boss.
So once the constant makes his way back into the building, we're going to exit via the window, and we're going to throw this annoying woman off of the castle. That's for throwing up out of windows and in bins
One
when there's a
target down.
perfectly good toilet
Nice work,
nearby.
47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
So that's our non-target for the day taken care of. We're going to make our way back through the bathroom, out onto the ledge, and we're going to slide down the drain pipes all the way back down to the ground floor. Now this is where it starts getting a bit long and tedious, because Zoe Washington and her bodyguard don't want to react to many things. So I was resorted into resuming my old routine, in which case we made our way into the exhibition area and out through into the lobby area beyond. And at this point I just proceeded to kill everybody and then stab Zoe Washington with the non-lethal syringe. But we're going for a silent assassin rating here, so we're going to use the coins we've brought with us, and we're going to lay a trap, and we're basically going to secretly and quietly take out all of these people. Now this takes quite a while, as there's 3 people in this corridor out here that we need to get rid of. 2 workers in the room opposite us, plus Mr. Nathaniel Blake, or Blake Nathaniel, and Zoe's personal bodyguard. We need all of those people out of our way. So our first trap will be in the bathroom with the coins. As you see, we've just planted a few on the floor here and thrown our wrench against the wall with the door open to attract a guard. And when he comes in to investigate, we can render him unconscious, hide his body in the crate provided, and we're going to take his outfit as well. And don't forget, we're going to collect up all of our coins and our wrench. These items will be absolutely invaluable for the next few minutes. So once the guard is safely tucked up, we have his uniform. We're going to collect up all of our stuff, and we're going to make our way across the hall and into the room opposite, where we will find a couple of warehouse workers. So we're going to select our coins once again. We're going to wait for that door to close, and then we're going to throw a coin over in the corner just by the weapons crate. Select our wrench, and one of these workers will send the other over to investigate, and when they go to investigate, we can render the other one unconscious with our wrench, sneak up behind the first one, render him unconscious as well, collect our coin, And we're going to hide both of these guys' bodies in the crate provided. And this room essentially will be our storage box, where we're going to hide all of our bodies. It will also be where we utilize our coin trap the most. So once we have both of these two tucked up nicely in the box provided, we're going to go to the other end of the room and we're going to reset our coin trap. So we want one coin roughly in the corner over here and one coin nearer the door. And once again we're going to take out our wrench, we're going to open the door and we're going to attract the attention of the two people in the corridor outside. One is a guard and one is a ARC member, and we're going to use the same trick for both of these two. So they will hear the noise, come in to investigate, spot the coins, move away from the door for the second coin, and the door will close behind them, and at that point we can render them unconscious. I was going to use the wrench, but then I decided to go for the slightly slower but more quiet approach of throttling them unconscious. Now obviously there's nowhere else to hide these people, so we're just going to drag them up to the far end of the room and behind this desk here, which is plenty big enough for everybody. So with him now stashed up, we're going to go back, retrieve his gun and put his gun with him, and collect up our coins and everything else we require, not forgetting our wrench as well. So with that taken care of, basically what we're going to do is just reset our trap, and we're going to take care of the young lady who's sitting on the bench outside. So exactly as we did before, door open, wrench against the wall, move a safe distance, wait for her to come in and spot the coins.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, coin on the floor, shiny.
Oh, great.
So once the door is closed and she moves away for the second coin, we can render her unconscious. It's a good idea to get them before they bend down and pick up that second coin, then you won't have to keep replacing it. So with her unconscious, we're going to drag her around the back of the desk with the guard from earlier. Now our next victim will be either Nathaniel Blake or Blake Nathaniel, I can never remember which way around his name goes, or Zoe's personal bodyguard. Either way, we need to do this trap at the bathroom. So once we're in the bathroom, we're just going to reset our coin trap once again. And we're going to then wait for either the bodyguard and Zoe Washington to come past, or Blake Nathaniel or Nathaniel Blake. And for me it happens that they're both here roughly at the same time, but Blake is going to be first. You can just see him there on instinct. He doesn't show up very well, but once he's going past the bathroom, we're going to open the door, throw the crowbar, the wrench at the wall. Great. He will come in and spot the coins, and once the door's closed behind him, we're going to render him unconscious. I recommend throwing the wrench at this point because there is a mirror on the wall and he can spot you sometimes. So we're going to collect up everything that he drops, including our coin and wrench. We're going to hide his body in the crate provided, and we're now going to reset our trap in the other room, but we're going to utilize the bathroom as well. So once again back into the other room with all of the artifacts and the desks, and we're going to reset our coin trap here. But this time, instead of using our wrench to distract someone, I'm just going to place one coin over here as well just to cover my bases. We're going to plant a gun, the gun we collected earlier, just outside of the bathroom door. So we're going to make our way into the bathroom, just inside, because there is still one guard off to our right, and we don't want him seeing the gun and taking it away. So we're going to place the gun just there, and we're going to make our way back into the room opposite, and we're going to wait here for Zoe and her bodyguard to come along. Now either the bodyguard will spot the gun independently, which he has done here, or Zoe will spot the gun and tell him to remove it. and he will bring that gun into this room. Now the coins are here as a precautionary measure because the guard should stand with his back to me, but they don't always, and they don't present themselves a nice easy opportunity to knock them out, not without being spotted or getting the punch glitch, which is still an issue in some levels. But luckily today he has presented his back to us, so we're going to knock him out, render him unconscious. We're going to leave him where he is, but we will collect his gun and our gun. Oh, we're going to move him, are we? Okay. I thought of leaving him there. No one else is going to come into this room. You don't have to move him. I suppose I'm feeling nice and neat and tidy. So with him safely tucked up, we are going to retrieve our coins, and we're going to reset our trap one more time outside of the room here, just in Zoe's path. So we want to put one coin just there, we want to put one coin pretty close to it, just here somewhere will do, and for good measure I'm going to add the third coin as well. Now we want Zoe to make her way all the way down, essentially to the third coin, because of the guard who is currently around the corner. We don't want him seeing us inject Zoe. So once the trap's in place, all we have to do is wait for Zoe to arrive. She will spot the coins, let her collect the first coin, and once she moves in for the second or the third coin, depending on how safe you feel,
I like it.
we're going to inject her with our egmatic syringe. She will continue on collecting the coins before feeling sick. Greed is very, very powerful emotion. But eventually she will feel sick and she will make her way into the bathroom. And I can't believe we've had to go through all of this when we could have just gone upstairs and quite literally jabbed Sophia. And even when she's next to a bathroom, she'll go in there, but she will not throw up in the toilet. But Zoe does, so we can stick her head down the toilet and we can finally get the Hold My Hair challenge.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now to confront the constant.
So there you go. That is the Hold My Hair challenge. Unfortunately, because of either bugs in the software or glitches, it's a lot more difficult now than it would have been. Where, like I said, we could have just at one point poisoned Sophia's glass or poisoned Sophia's food or just injected Sophia when she was alone. None of those situations end in her going to a bathroom or throwing up in a toilet in a bathroom. I've seen her go to windows, to bins, all sorts, but never to the toilet. So with our targets taken care of, we're going to put on Nathaniel Blake's outfit, because it's one of those super outfits, and we're going to make our way down to the harbour to escape. So there you go, that is finally the Hold My Hair challenge taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.